Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today, I'm actually at a park I've never been to before, Myrtle Beach State Park, here on the coast of South Carolina. Just over there you can see the Atlantic Ocean. And after this, I think I'm going to go take a walk on the pier here and just kind of walk out to the end of it. But I want to do a little quick activation first. I really don't want to spend a long time here because I've got other things I need to do this evening. I'm just down here for one night, unfortunately. It's reminding me that I need to bring my family down to the coast this year. We haven't been down this year yet, so probably sometime this fall or maybe in the winter I'll come down here and hit up a few more parks. I found out that when you buy your pass for Myrtle Beach State Park, it also opens up Huntington State Park, which is just down the road a piece, probably not even 20-30 minutes from here. I doubt I'm going to hit that today, though. I've got I've got some things I need to do this evening, including getting a field report together and video ready to publish. I'm going to do that in the hotel room, sitting out on my balcony, looking at the ocean. So life could be a lot worse. This park, I am betting I need to ask permission to put a line in a tree. I would ask permission here, no questions asked. And I didn't do that, so I'm just going to use my AX1 antenna with the KX2, and hopefully that'll provide enough oomph to get me an activation today. Looking down here to make sure there's no anthills underneath the picnic table. Brought my extra battery pack. I'm going to hook up to the video camera to keep it charged up because I used the battery earlier today, meeting with Tommy and Keith over at Lee State Park, which was a lot of fun. That video is probably already posted, I'm guessing. And thanks again, guys. It was great meeting you in person. I wish I could have met your whole crew there. They got a great little group going on in Florence, South Carolina, of people who like POTA. And yeah, good fun. So I don't expect the results I had earlier today. It was just absolutely gangbusters on 20 meters, which was kind of weird for me on a Monday. But yeah, we're going to see how it is today. Let me put up my camera and get everything ready. I just literally have my KX2. I need to set up my paper logs, already set up hammers. I did schedule the activation on the park website, on the Parks in the Area website, so hopefully we'll be good. I brought along my thermocell, the kind that you hook up to a gas canister. I'm hoping I don't need it, actually. It's a little breezy here, so hopefully I won't have too many mosquitoes bothering me. But there are some other parking areas here and picnic areas a little closer in that very much could have the odd mosquito. So that's one of the reasons I didn't go to one of those interior spots. Plus, I just, that's just kind of the way I like to do it anyway. So anyway, sorry I'm losing my train of thought here. Got a text message I needed to answer real quick. Let me pull up hammers here so I can remember the park number. Here we go. Yeah, it's K2907. Let's get everything set up. So yeah, I don't have to ask for permission to use this radio with this antenna. This is my AX2. It's been in here. But let me grab my pencil. I don't come down to Myrtle Beach a whole lot, but we do have family that live in Georgetown, and that's the reason I'm down here now. So, let's see here. Let's get this together. It's nice to hear the ocean out there. You probably can't hear it on the camera. I can just barely hear it in the background. It is a beautiful evening. I mean, this is really just idyllic. I don't know that it could be much better than this. Okay, let's see. Let's get the AX2 out, and I'm going to start on 20 meters, so I'll just pull out this. If I can do the whole activation on 20 meters, I may not go to 40. I don't really need a ton of contacts. I really just want to kind of get dinner tonight. Frankly, I want a little time to read, and after I do my field report. It's a Monday, and normally I try to keep a little bit of a schedule with my videos. I try to post them on Mondays and Fridays normally. And then I save the other days on QR Pier for guest posts and just other posts. And there's almost a post a day. And if you haven't subscribed to QR Pier, you really need to do it. There are just some amazing contributors on there. It's just such a privilege to be the curator and owner of that website. And we've got some a great series that's on there right now. It'll probably still be going on, I'm sure, by the time this video posts. So I'm guessing that by the time this posts, it'll be close to the end of October. And where people are showing off their field kits. Not showing them off, actually, just kind of filling everyone in on the components of their field kit. You know, everything that's in them, with links and photos and sometimes little descriptions of why they built their kit the way they did. I absolutely love that stuff. I mean, I love it. I used to scour the internet for these sorts of things. How did I do that? There we go. Pulled off the thumb screw. I unscrewed it so much. And I used to scour the internet, and now actually I'm lucky enough to be able to bring people into QR Pier to kind of showcase these things and make it easy for people to look through and say, oh, I've got a KX2, I'm thinking about building a field kit for it. How have other people done it? I just get so many ideas. I mean, I've got to say, I'm a relatively seasoned QRP guy. I still learn tons of stuff from these other posters, especially antenna tricks and just everything. So let's go. I'm going to basically just take this counterpoise and lay it out here on the ground. There we go. You know what I'll do? I'm going to feed it through underneath the picnic table here. And underneath the seat, so it has as much chance as it can to contact the ground here. Pull it a little bit, get some of the memory out of it. And that is it. Now let's just hook up the AX2. First of all, make sure I switch the switch to 20 meters. That's where I'm going to go. Open up the bipod here. Ooh, wonder what key I'll use today. I hadn't thought about that. Decisions. I don't know if I brought my Bengali key out here. I took it out to... I may just be using the KXPD2, which is fine with me. And just put this on top. I wouldn't be surprised if someone comes over and asks me what I'm doing. There have been people passing behind me here. There's a parking area behind me. Let's open this up to its full, whatever, 4 feet or whatever. With this, there we go. That's up. And let's turn this on and make sure you can see the screen. There we go. Let me change the filters. There we go. I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And move these things away from there. Now let's get the log together here. I will do electronic logging while I'm doing hand logging here. Here we go. Bring that down just a little bit more so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. You'll hear cars go by and all kinds of stuff here. Myrtle Beach is a really busy area. Now, I wouldn't have even gotten a hotel here had this happened during the summer. This is sort of the beginning of October. It's actually a quieter time to be at Myrtle Beach. In truth, Myrtle Beach is probably not my favorite place. I don't golf. I think golfing's really big. My dad was really big into golfing, and there are lots of golf courses here and stuff. Let me just write Myrtle Beach State Park. Okay, what is it? 2907. Okay, 20 meter CW, I'm going to put KX2AX1. Now, let me check and see if I got my ATU engaged. ATU's on auto, good. I'll need that. Let's go ahead and tune it real quick. 1 to 1, good. Now, key. What kind of key? I'm going to use my KXPD2 paddles this time. That's what I'm going to use. Which means I'll probably tilt this radio like this, which make it just a little easier for me to do. There we go. Seems awfully quiet on the bands, doesn't it? Everybody's having dinner now on the East Coast, maybe that's why. I'd like some seafood tonight, and you know, Myrtle Beach is a place with like 100,000 seafood buffets, but I just kind of want like normal seafood. I don't really need a buffet. I don't really want that much. There used to be, when I'd come here as a kid, you can actually go to local places. Now it's just, it's mostly these big chains and things. Myrtle Beach is very commercial. It's a pretty stretch of beach though. If you like really flat, walkable beaches, this is a good one. It is super, super popular. There we go. Now I'm all set up. Before I start, I'm going to take a photo because I'll probably forget. Being in a new place. Here we go. Yeah, with my videos, you get to see the photos being made too. Isn't that something? You know, this sounds really quiet here. Let's go ahead and start. Let's put it back here. Reopen the hammer's log. Get that ready in anticipation of potentially getting contact, unless the band's crashed on me. QSB, yep. He always gives Hazel a greeting. I tell you what, that was a really nice little run. It's nice to get the UK in there too. Thank you, G4ELZ. There is somebody about a half a kilohertz away, and you're hearing them because I leave my filter fairly wide. I feel like it's good for your brain to do that. Makes your filter work in your head. I'm mighty tempted to try 17 meters in a little bit. Something let me check out here real quick is how far away Huntington State Park is from here. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's not for me. They sound like they're off of the... $24 minutes to there. The band is not as healthy as it was earlier today. Well, it is kind of late in the day for 20 meters, honestly, but it's nice to get that hop across the ocean. You know what? I am going to turn on this thing. There are mosquitoes around here right now. Again, I could knock out the... So this is the thermocell thing. This is really nice for mosquitoes. Super easy to use. Let's put this thing in there. Screw this into the... Oops, take this off first. Screw this into the gas canister. It'll hiss for a second. Actually, I say that, but it didn't really hiss. Turn it on. I have to look at it, make sure it's lit. Yeah, it's lit now. So I'll just set this off to the side. And that'll kind of, takes it about 10 minutes to start working, which is probably about the time I'll leave here. Oh, it is tempting to go to Huntington since I've got a free pass. Boy, I've got a strong signal. That's the reason why nobody's hearing me probably. I'm gonna move. You have to retune pretty much anytime you move on one of these little small antennas like this. I'm going to change my 14.058.5. Return. Done. Spot. There. Put a little distance between me and that really strong station. Even though I could hear through that, not everybody's radios have great filtering, and being on the other end when you got a QRP signal next to a really strong signal, that's hard. Most of the signals I was listening to, of course, were this right here. Gotta have mosquito protection. Okay. Not big signal reports this evening. Weather week. Okay, wait, I missed all that. Okay, did I get that right? W-E? Okay, wait. Is this somebody calling someone else? Gotcha. Oh, got you. Did he just disappear on me? Oh, I'd lost you, I think. Okay, wait. There we go. Strong. There we go. Did I mention I'm near an airport? I'm loving watching these airplanes go by. Okay, I'm going to call it quits here because I think I have decided to go down to Huntington Beach. This doesn't make any sense at all. It's going to make me a little late, but I think I'm going to do it. So we'll cut this short. We got 13 contacts. Very happy with this. A little DX mixed in. When I go to Huntington Beach, I'm going to take the same setup, but I will. Let me take a picture of my logs here while I'm thinking about it before I pack up, because I'm going to pack up with you here. Oh, I only have one page of logs. I'm going to take the same thing, but I'm probably going to go in 40 meters this next time. I think it'll probably be a little more productive. And yeah, let's put this up real quick. This means I'll be a little later tonight. Kind of want to go take a walk on the beach, and I probably will. I don't mind doing it at sundown. I'm kind of a fair-skinned fellow, so I don't really like going out in the sun, though it's not bad right now. This is like evening sun, low angle, pretty, golden hour, everything. I will definitely need the thermocell at my next location, so I'm just going to turn this off, and this little packet's good now for a little bit. Let's see, let's put everything up the way I always do it. Grab that off, line this up. It's amazing a little tiny antenna like this does this so well. Now in Huntington, I'll try to look for a very similar place, some kind of parking picnic area or something. I don't know that area very well at all. Well, I know around it. I've driven around it, but I've never been in Huntington either. I know a lot of people who like to camp there, though, and I almost went camping there one year, but we ended up going to a different part of the coast. Those of you who live in this area probably are like, Thomas, gosh, there's so many great places you could go. These are really convenient to me, though, I have to say. Very convenient. So that is important today. Convenience is super important. I used to like coming out here to Myrtle Beach, and you're hearing the airport behind me. There used to be an Air Force base. It was Air National Guard, maybe. And they had A-10 Thunderbolts. Boy, let me tell you, that was my favorite part of coming to the beach with my family, was looking at those A-10 Thunderbolts go overhead. That was just amazing. So let's put this up. Got the whole thing packed up here in short order. That was easy. I also have to mainly put up my camera and stuff. I don't take shortcuts, even if I know I'm just like literally turning around and going to another park. I don't take any shortcuts. I try to pack up everything like I always do. Now, the only shortcut I'm going to take is I'm going to leave this sitting out, not put it up, of course. I'm going to keep my camera out as well. All this stuff back in my backpack. Unplugged the battery from the camera. Got my AX1 packed up. And I'll keep this battery pack because I'll need it again at the next park. These will be short little activations, but they'll be fun. I have a hunch that 40 meters will do pretty well there. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, let's put this up. I am going to go dump my stuff off at the car and walk out on the pier, because I have not been out on this pier before. I'm not fishing. I don't have anything with me to do that. I could fish for signals. It'd be kind of fun to take this stuff out on the pier and play radio. I have done that before in the past, not for POTA. I've just taken a little, I took my KX, I remember very clearly once, it was in Jekyll Island, Georgia, taking my KX1 and just hanging, see I told you, right here at an airport. Taking my KX1 and hanging a line off the pier, my ground, and then I put my radiator wire just hanging along the on the rail of the pier. And I remember contacting my buddy KRAT doing that and having a little rag chew with the KX1. I have a lot of fond memories with that particular radio, which is one of the reasons I just love it so much. Okay, I tell you what, we may sneak out here on the pier, I think. Maybe I can keep the camera going. I need to put stuff up in my car first, though. Let me unlock the car. Unlock the car. Put my things in here real quick. I'll be having a late meal tonight, I can tell you. Back of my car's a mess. This was not a planned thing, so okay, I'm gonna be really quiet here. I'll turn this off and turn it back on. There we go, here's the pier. No pets on pier. Okay, I'm not doing anything bad here. Oh, it's a nice time of the evening to be out here, isn't it? I'm trying to make the most of a not so wonderful trip. So it's kind of nice to come out and just enjoy things after a long drive today. It was great. This is the great thing about amateur radio in general, but Parks on the Air, and is that no matter where you go, you've got a community there. And I'd never met Keith and Tommy before, earlier at Lee State Park, and but you meet other POTA operators, and you're like family. You just know them already, and it's wonderful. That was a really nice break in the day, coming out here and doing a little activation. So my activation site was right beyond that. You can almost see it from here, actually, the picnic tables. And I'm gonna try not to film anyone. I don't like getting people in my videos. We'll just kind of walk out here. Oh, you know what? They've got a big gate up to keep you from going to the very end of the pier. So I probably won't go to the end of the pier, but it is a beautiful time of the evening. And now I'm gonna go out to Huntington State Park. Maybe they'll have a pier too. But it's just great. You come out, and when I've got you know, a family gathering, that'll be great to see some family, but it's never good when someone passes away in your family. And it's nice to be able to take a break and relax a little bit. My hotel's just like right up there. I could have easily just walked here, now that I realize it. But you know what? I would have donated to the park anyway, so why not just pay the park fee and go in? I've been trying to do that as much as I can. Here comes another airplane. Now that was it. We used to have A-10 Thunderbolts that would just, like, they would do maneuvers out over the ocean, and it was just the best thing. It's my favorite thing about coming to the coast of South Carolina, actually. There we go. I could watch planes all day long, you know that. I know my buddy WD8RIF will be able to recognize that plane. Okay, it's time to go back. I'm gonna head down to Huntington, do another quick activation down there, grab a bite to eat, maybe take a quick walk on the beach this evening, and chill out the rest of the evening. That sounds like fun. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it. Even when I have a short activation, it's just fun to see if you can do it. You know? I love this stuff. QRP is the best. Thank you so much. Take care of one another out there. All we've got on this whole planet is each other. Be kind to one another. And until next time, 7 threes.